Alright. This up and running and ready to rock and roll now. I think. Alright. Welcome back to Derail Valley. Last time I just got through dropping these guys off. Got everything unhooked from it. Yeah. Okay. We'll go on the station office, see what jobs they have to offer. Currently have, call it 87,000. Which is nice. Still no. So those are those excavators that I just did. Might set you here. Logistics halls. Here. Another shunting job. That's just moving things around. And there's this one. Both of these are going to the steel mill. Jeez. Way I could do it. Both of them, but I'll probably end up taking this one because it's 430 tons. Since I'm running only one locomotive. But 88 tons. Food factory in town. Okay. Sawmill, yada yada. I'll tell you what. Do this one, which is SU 44. That's the job. I think that's the excavators that just brought in. Yeah. What we'll do, get you guys hooked back in. On there. And that's all hooked in. All right. Get into here. Yeah. Actually, I want to leave that on. Okay. And where is my cutout? There it is. All right. There it is. Okay, that's on. Yeah, Peter. So that's 3/4 of a tank still. So I want to pick up the shunting job and get these guys moved around so I got this extra money. Couple, yep. An L and B1S. Okay. We are on C line. We are at Iron Mill East, and we're facing north. Okay. So we're facing to the left here. What I could do, basically pull it forward, come up, and then back it in. Uh-oh, if I'm coming from the north down. Yeah, so it would be this way. Coming that way, I'll be heading south. Hey, mister. I think I'm I am addiction to this game because I have 21 out of 25 licenses. Nice. Yeah, it's a fun game. So, we will be heading... Oh, oh. Oh. Still trying to remember the controls. I have just 2 days having the game. Yeah. Now bear in mind, so I'm going to be heading that way. So I want to go right, and it will go this way. I'm still trying to get my orientations down. Okay, so we will be heading this way. See, I was looking at it wrong because we're facing north. Yeah, so we'll go this way, back around here, and into A1. Alright. Job. Have to drop off at A1L at the loading station. So, right there. Technically, all I got to do is just go straight around. Then, of course, the B. Want to stay right, then left. All right. Let's see if I got this. How I needed to go. Right. Nothing's flashing. Give it time to start rolling. Yeah, one of the things I love about the game is just how simplistic yet complicated it is, I guess you would say. You have to really pay attention to what you're doing, but it's not like hard, you know what I mean? And one of the things you can do is try to find the museum cars and get them up and running. A1L, yeah. Now I gotta get these guys unloaded. We have the slug, yeah. The DE6 slug. I'll help you with the... Basically, it's a traction style motor. Really, its purpose is to help you with traction and all that stuff. But the damn thing's heavy. It's like 125 tons. Roll this thing slow. Knock it out of gear. I want to see where I'm at. So theoretically, I'm here. A1L. So I hate hills with a 30 speed. Trying max speed. Inclines or declines? Going uphill. Inclines. Oh. Might help if we put the damn thing in gear. One. So theoretically, I think this is the whole loading zone this way. But I want to go ahead and pull forward just to be safe. Correctly. Oh yeah, I gotta back up a little bit. Gotta depressurize. Just slowly roll it back. So that's A1L zone. Okay. UA2 train, the steam. Oh yeah, it's a fun one. Yeah, definitely steam engines have their unique challenges, for sure. Let me in. Keep the brake on. We'll turn the... Actually, I think I'm gonna need this connected real quick. Because I forgot. And shut up. There should be an unload thingy right here. Okay. Right. We got it unloaded. I'll take them to B1S. The B1S has something on it. So I'm going to have to shove that out of the way. Not too bad, but okay. What it was. Handbrake. Got to get back into my order operations here. We're gonna have to pass through. Okay. Now, Pick it in forward. It should go straight through that. What I'm hoping for anyways. So, I gotta unload here at B1 storage, but there's something on the track, so, or on that lane, so I'm gonna have to shove it backwards. Not nothing too terrible. Sometimes you gotta do that, but like I said, it is a shunting job. Alright. I should have cleared it. It did. Alright. Not yet. So I believe they do pay the most. That should take me to where I need to go. Okay. Should be going to the left side of those, connecting up to those right there. Just getting the first one is good? Yeah. Supposedly you can do, I think the level 3 one is with your hazmat and all that stuff. You can do like used plutonium, used plutonium rods. And they pay like several 100,000, like 200,000, something like that. What is this? My speed? About 10. Oh, I want that money. Yeah. Especially if you get like, you find the museum find DE6. It's like $200,000 just to restore it, to get it running. That's not including paint and all that stuff. Oh, pretty nice. So I have that neutraled. Yeah. Just now connected. So what I want to do just to make sure. This guy, put that. So it's going to be this one. All right. Oh, the one thing I didn't realize I had. We had this thing. Oh. Here. So, basically I just need to get into here. All right. Oh. Oh. There we go. Get in. Oh. Go ahead and kill this thing. Alright, so I think it's this one. Ah. C1S. One card is C1S. Bruh. Get carried away ahead of myself, not looking at the jobs. Oh, that'll work. Dokey. And there we are. Now, where C1S? I'm here, so basically I can pull forward and back it all the way up again, I assume. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Couple and couple. Power. Boost. Okay. Okay. Not go above that one. Get it to go all the way back. We'll just go through that line again. And all right. Oh, wait. Keep forgetting the notches on this thing. I said I'll eventually learn my controls again. Just texted me a little bit. We should be going straight through all the way back to it. Okay. So, back around here, going to here, and it was what? C1S. Okay. Okay, so we're coming this way. We want to go right. Yeah. Stay right and go right, and then we'll go into C1S, which is a storage. Yeah, we're going south. Okay, yeah. One thing I still got to get used to is the orientation of how the map is. It's one thing I have to get used to. Because it's not just simple north, south, east, and west. It'll be angled and whatnot, and I have a terrible time with the maps. So I loaded the cargoes here, and I got all those set up, so... Get my head out the window. So if I did it right, I should roll right into C1 storage. Alright. Oh. C1S is right there. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't even have the DE6 license yet. It's a shame. I'm blind as a bat. And Kerthunk. Blind as a bat. Okay. Do that. The way I understand it, DE6 is supposed to be the most powerful engine in the game. Oh, I never had this thing latched. I don't know why I was thunking. Alright. 27 minutes and I got $37,000 for that job. Nice. And 24,000. It should have generated another job. Not logistics. Just sawmill. Okay, be nice. Factory. So here's all the logistics one. There is another shunting job. So that one's going to the steel mill. 430, 258. Let me look at my manual real quick. Okay. Not the DM3, it's the DH4. So that would be just over the limit with these guys. I would have taken these two jobs, but to do this one again, only 6,000, but start using the compass and the time. All mill is on the other side of the map. Yeah. 22, 14, 36 to get it done. The bonus time you get 50%. So say 36, 20, be roughly between these two, 60,000. And it's a logistical haul, so it's a light load. Go to the harbor so you can do a lot of red jobs. The harbor? Yeah. I've been doing a lot of those. Where I made most of my money. Now I'm up here because I haven't been up here yet. You're there. Let me do this real quick. It's gonna bother me. Get this. Cut out. There's this. That. Because I don't feel like doing jobs at night. 8 o'clock. Yeah. Sleep 10 hours. Yeah. Yeah, so that one's still there. Should take 33 minutes. Goods factory, food factory in town, steel mill. Said I'll do this one, but I want to see how much money it would generate. Sleep for another hour. We'll do 2. Just cause I appreciate the hydrate and the stretch and the posture check. Oh. I don't hear my back popping because of that. Get my hydrate going here. So currently I'm working with just one monitor. So it's hard for me to see the redeems. So if I miss one, just let me know. But that's one of my goals, is to get to the monitor. So one pickup, load and prepare iron ore train east. IME-SL08. Okay, so we gotta find that one. A little trick that I picked up. Okay, so I get the buggy. You are more than welcome to. Oh, 78. 78. 36. 36. 36. Here's a little trick. So, those numbers you see right there are correlated to the job. So technically you can get a head start before you turn it in. So to get your bonus, from the way I understand it, like I can take this one with me, and I'm looking for the IME-SL08 cars. I know there's 3 of them, right? So I can go ahead and get them prepared, put them in the loading zone, turn the job in, load it, and then take it where I need to go. And that effectively doesn't affect the time bonus, because the time bonus only starts when you validate the order. So to kind of get a head start on it, especially when you're got a lot going against when you get licenses, it knocks your time bonus down by a percentage. So that's a really good way to get your head start going. So I'm looking for IME-SL08. So this car. This one. This one. And this one. All right. So, now you have to be careful, because if you leave too far from the area, I don't know if you can see it up here, but around each zone you have this colored marker, like the farm has this big area. If you leave outside these areas, the jobs will randomize again. So if you do that, you want to make sure stay within this area. Just kind of keep that in mind. But so the first thing I want to do is I want to get this guy out of the way. We're just going to shove him right there. It still says I have a brake engaged. Oh. That's one. Okay. We should be good now. No. Something's up with the brake pipes. And this one. Oh. Yeah, that one's completely disconnected. There's that. Ah, the cutoff valve. It'll still be flashing. It's no longer flashing. want to activate. There we go. Like I said, I'm just going to stick them right here at... actually, I might put it in 4 because that one's an outbound, because I might take that load later. Yeah. Yeah, we'll stick it in the outbound one. I always prefer to back my trains in regardless. I don't know why. I guess it's just me playing American Truck Sim too much. I'm backing trailers all the time. Right. Okay, turn that here. Brake on. Trailer. The engine brake, and then train brake, independent, whatever you want to call it. Oh. There we go. Now. Okay. Step forward. Okay, so now should be free to grab those guys. Get them where I need to go, which is literally up there, I think. It's pointing that way. All right. Go right and stop. Gotta go nice and slow with it. Nice and slow. Get a nice kerthunk. Say about 5 kilometers an hour is always good. All right. Good solid connection. There. Now this one shouldn't be connected. Is not. Okay. So just to confirm, I mean SLA 8. Load and prepare train with iron ore for departure. Okay. So, we're in the sea part of it. Okay. I turn it on. Oh. Oh, well, it don't matter. Okay. Make sure. So I'm here in C. I'm going facing north. Okay. So want to make sure this is facing to the right. I think. Yeah, left, right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Well, these guys are currently empty, and we're gonna go fill them up, apparently. And before I can load them, I need to turn the job in to get it validated so I can and get it parked again. There we go. Oh. A bit of the brake going to get it slowed down. So, going over to here. That. Just trying to get it close to the thing as possible. So I gotta walk 100 miles. Okay. Here we go. Keep hitting the wrong things. Alright. So, little thing. That's gonna drive me crazy. This is going to drive me crazy. Explosives. Alright. Let me get this. C3O, yep. Alright, load it and take it to C3O. Got it. And okay. Now that's B. So C should be over here. C3O right here. So we want to go this way. Okay. So it will go left right here. We want to go here. Now with those 3 cars, I'm probably going to have to shove these guys back, which is fine. Alright. Nope. Yep, you can definitely tell it's heavier. Yeah. Guess I just gotta back it up all the entire way. But it'll be alright. Move a microphone a little bit. Try and kill the power. Let it kind of coast. To go left and immediately right. Got a little too much brake there, but it'll be alright. Alright. Just let it connect with that one, nice and smooth. There we go. Well, I got one full car. 2, 3, so in between the 2 yellers. All Make sure all these are good. First thing I want to do is push something that's got the emergency brakes on or something. But typically, if you're hearing the brake lines all the way down there, it means they're hooked. Right. There's that one. And there's brake. Always gotta have those on. And it was in between the two yellow cars. Just double check real quick. CBK 603, CBK 603. Yep, that's it. Okay. Right. And we should be golden on that. 10 grand. 33-minute job. I got done in 7 minutes. Nice. All right. So that should, it generated another job. 18,000. 130 to 250, so that's 688 tons essentially. Which a handbook, y'all. On the flat, this one could do 2,000. On a 2%, it will do 600, so that's right at the limit. If it rains, it can only do 500. Technically, we could if we were running on flats, but it's not all flat. So if I had like a little shunter attached to it, we could definitely take 2 of them. Because it's very, very tempting. Had access to that big dog right there, I'd take him. Sure. I don't think. Yeah, if I had access to him. Most definitely. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, no. It's quite literally it. Yeah. Okay. Don't want to let her goes in there. So MF14 or MFH14. Okay. So what is the 14? Do those. It would be. 1 through 14. I get this thing turned around. Definitely take them all, but definitely leaning towards this one just because it pays more. All right. $200,000. How much do I have? 135,000. Well, let's say we will take this job. So, world map. No, not world map. Station map. It does have a thing. All the way down there to there. Turn stable. Put it down. Get the military and look at their jobs. I say I would. Like, honestly. But I kind of want to get the DE6 license first. Get all the way to here. Just to back it up. Okay. Okay. I'll eventually get that, but I still got to get hazmat and all that stuff too. Thing is disconnected, right? It is. Okay. All right, let's get this girl turned around. And right. You just need the first military to do a job for it. Fair. I wondered I was loud. Okay. All right, there's the through line. So we're going through that. Okay. So even in the rain, this train, 77 tons. I don't know. It's going to be right at the limit for this thing. It'll be an interesting challenge. Go ahead and speed up. And check my world map. Oof. The job might reset. Let's see. Hi, mister. I appreciate you showing up and hanging out with me. So you have a good night and get you some sleep. Now we are headed to the right one. Essentially. Mm-hmm. That one should get it. All right. I'm gonna attempt to hook up to this, but I want to see if the job is still there. It should be, because I don't feel like I left the station area, but we will see. Should make a good kathunk. Nope. Back here. Engaged. Disengaged, disengaged. Disengaged. So it should be. This one should be the 14. No. It should be the 21. Disengaged and handbrake. Alright. Go collect the job. Team 430 tons. Yeah, that should be right at that limit. Now. For extra cash, nah. Alright. P3O, already coupled. I was looking at the wrong one. I was like, wait a minute. CPK 615. 312. 658. 496. And this one should be 365. Yep. All right. On to the steel mill. We're going into B3 inbound. Okay. 146 minutes. Put that away. Get up here. Okay. Alright, so world map. Here we are, we're going south. And we're going to the steel mill. Okay. So naturally, up to the steel mill. So we're at Ironman East, correct? We are. Let me get steel mill. Okay. Route map. Coming out through here, so we want to stay. Yeah, we want to stay right. Here we want to go left. This is going to be interesting because we're going to do this. And then it's interchange, so we ain't worried about that. Now this one, we want to stay. Yeah, this one we want to stay left. Yeah. I'm trying to look at this upside down. So. Over that. So from the bottom to the top. We'll go right. This one. Go left. Because it's upside down. Right. Okay, so we go this way, around here. We want to stay left. Here we want to stay right. Here we want to stay left. Right. We want to stay right because we're going backwards. We're going upside down, yeah. I was confused. It's confusing. Doing my head in. Okay. So. So that. Just a second. Shut you off. Okay. Leaving here. And right. And we're going to the left. No, we're going right. Here we're going right. Yeah, right. Because we don't want to diverge that way. We want to stay here. So, yeah. We want to stay right because we're going down. Right. Here, we want to stay. I'm trying to flip the map in my head, but keep the flag the same. So, here we go. So we want to stay right here. If we stay right, we're going straight. So here we want to go left. No. We want to go right. Here we want to go left. Yeah, I had that backwards. So staying right so we don't diverge. So yeah, right, left. because you're going south. Right, left. So we want to go right. Right, right. This is doing my head in. Here, we want to go left. Right. We want to go. Okay, hang on. Keep confusing myself. Oh, why is this so hard? Well, if I was coming in, I would go to the right. I'm not I'm leaving. So we're coming left. I am not smart with this. Here we want to go. So that's pointing left. Now we want to go right here. Here we want to stay right because we don't want to diverge left. Here we want to go right because it will go straight down if we stay on the left track. Okay. I think I'm getting it. So stay right, stay right. All right. No. Just want to go left. So I want to go right. So I want to go right. Yeah, left, right. Left, right. It should be this way. Ah, it's been a tornado. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. This is hurting my brain. I can't orient myself correctly. So if I'm heading south, stay right, because I don't want to diverge, right? Yeah. So it's right and left, because you're going backwards. So right. So that's going right. That's staying right. Okay. So then I figured out. Here I want to stay left. Yes. Here, I stay right. Okay. Yeah. Here. Because I don't want to converge there, I'm staying right. Because I'm going south. Right? Here I want to stay right. And that should bring me coming in from the north to Steel Mill. All right, let's pretend I got that set up right. Okay, here's Steel Mill. So here's north. Coming in from this direction. Okay, so that much I've established. So B3 inbound. So I want to stay right. Because I don't want to diverge, I want to stay right. Okay. So B3. I want to go left, left, or right. That should take me into that. So that should be the route set. This, I got a headache now. All right, let me sit, get here. All right. God, I hope I did this right. There's this. Forward. Go. Ah. Oh, me. Let her get up to speed. All right. Sit fairly low. Yeah. Okay. All right. Should be doing good. That's going all right. I said first real load of the night that I'm doing. I did a couple of shunning jobs up here to make some money, but this one's a actual first freight haul. Really, really enjoying the game. My only issue is that the route planning is... I just got to spend more time on the game to understand the route planning. Because the map does my head in. Adds a totally new map. Nice. Now, I'm still fairly new to the game, so I want to give it its fair chance of playing it before, you know, I throw any mods or anything like that. But, you enjoying the game so far? Right. So that's a diver, so... Speed, yeah. Something that... should be going, yes. Something I've always gets me is how well this game is optimized. There's so much being simulated physically, but it can run on most older computers with no trouble. Yeah. I said that's just knowing programming and all that, knowing how to optimize your game, right? I'm running a 3770 and this game is running flawlessly on it, which is a really old GPU. Yeah. Got a 6-speed. Put a little bit of the dynamic brake on. Yeah, this game is very well optimized. Alright. So this next junction, I should be going to the right if I did it right. I'm carrying 400 tons right now, so really gotta watch my engine and braking. Going to the right? I am. Nice.
Some of the big things that are coming may change the game entirely. A DLC focusing on American railroads coming soon, and a map revamp with a larger area, AI controlled signals, double track, AI controlled trains, and more coming for our future. Yeah, what I heard. You know, things like at stations and all that stuff have like AI traffic that you have to worry about. Six speed. And of course, most requested stuff like passenger services and multiplayer around the corner somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to see the game change over time. Like I said, when did this game first come out? 2016, something like that. Don't remember exactly. But, yeah, let's see, like, all the changes throughout the years that have been done to the game, which is really, really nice to see. That's not good. That's 6. Doing how fast? Yeah. It was first a VR only demo with 1 locomotive, then the full release, current map, 3 locomotives. Huge simulator updated, changed the gameplay completely. Most recent one made huge changes too. Yeah. Like I said, I know this game started off as like a VR only, but I'm glad they you know, decided to bring it to PC, like for people who don't have VR. Yeah, it was only planned to be in VR, but they branched out and the PC controls are very good for the VR design game. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, we got enough weight on this thing. Eight with a decrease in speed. Oh yeah. Yeah, coming from Iron Mine, I'm going around the big helix, and it's uphill to the Iron Mine east, but it's all downhill, so I have to really watch my speeds. Only got 1 locomotive yet, 400 tons. So, have I touched the steam engines? Yeah. I messed with them a little bit. I haven't hauled anything with them, but trying to get familiar with them. There's definitely a lot to learn. The steam engines are going to be a pretty big learning curve for me. All right. What's my speed? A 4. Another challenge. Especially the 2A2. Very one in both speed and power, even though it struggles to hit sometimes. Fair enough. Coming up to a 4 junction. .3 decline. Cut off the brakes just a tad. Trying to get it to where I can maintain the speed. That's a 5. Which is their way of making it enticing enough to try. People previously were complaining it was not worth it enough to use. Yeah. I get it. I absolutely get it. And the steam sim is very accurate, makes even professionals who work at Heritage Railways gawk at it. Fair enough. Well, I mean, that's what you want. For sure. Slow it down, girl. On the junction. We should be going left. Yes, we are going left. Yep. Yeah, I almost messed up there. said this area that I'm at is all downhill for the direction I'm going. I don't remember what the speed limit was. We'll keep her at 40. Let her kind of roll just a little bit. And what do they call it? The DH4, I think. I'm still trying to get used to this locomotive because I used to use nothing but the shunters. I think I had, one time I think I had 3 or 4 shunters all connected together. Running loads. Then I finally had enough money to get all the licenses I wanted. Currently. I haven't seen a speed limit sign yet. I feel like I could be going faster through here, but kind of don't want to without knowing what a comfortable speed around here is. There's one. That's a 6, okay. But I should be going right. So I got enough weight on the back up to carry a little bit of momentum, so I ain't gotta really get on the throttle too much. Creep it a little bit slower than what most would. Yeah, going right. Okay. Conjure Animations. Hello. Thank you for coming in. How's it going? Going good. Just kind of doing a steel mill job right now. Trying to keep it on the tracks. Still fairly new to this game. Running from Iron Mine East to Steel Mill. I should keep right. So I did plan it out right. Okay, good. I don't need those anymore. Give her a little bit more grunt. That is is an 8. 80 kilometers. Okay. Running 480 tons, 440. Give me this one. Yeah. What is that? That is a 9. Okay. I want to go here. 430. My apologies, I got that wrong. Yeah, so still kind of getting used to the game, getting used to the controls and all that. So, like I said, bear with. I'll go a little bit slower than most. I should have enough momentum, keep it rolling at a decent pace for right now, and let the traction motors cool down before I give it any more. I'll go slow when running steam with buddies just to enjoy the game's looks. Oh yeah, I'm a sucker for scenery in games. This and American Truck Sim, like, I can't tell you how many times on American Truck Sim I've actually crashed because I've looked at the scenery for too long going down the road. All right. Click on the... That's the most accurate statement I've heard in a while. Right? I know that all too well. Thank God it's not just me. Alright. Let's give her a little bit more juice. I'm running up on the steel mill, and I think I got everything planned at the steel mill right. I should roll right into where I need to go. God, that's a bright light. Kind of like it when it was off. Give her a little bit more grunt. $55. She's climbing barely. So there's the steel mill right there. And I got home not too long ago from working on a locomotive's brake cylinder, so it's nice to see some virtual choo-choos for a change. Oh, nice. Throwing a big pain in the ass. Fair enough. Hey, Janincia. What's up? Alright. Go ahead and kick the lights on. Welcome in, Janicia. For anybody new here, Janicia here would be my, what they call in the VTuber scene, the model mama. She's responsible for making my model that you see. Alright. Just chilling, vibing. Nice. A little bit of brake. 2% incline. Alright. Should be going right into it. Like I said, I think I got it set right. This place looks scary, to be honest. I know. Delivering a load. Well, scary should match the theme. All right. We are here. I came all the way up from Iron Mine East, and I'm just now into the steel mill. Driving for a little bit. Oh, that should be B3I. Right here. This is exactly where I needed to be, so I planned the route out exactly how I needed it to. Nice. All right. Add on a little bit of brake. Get this big girl slowed down. And kill my wipers. It is kind of disconcerting. I am the only person on the map right now. Full brake, click that in neutral, stand up, get out of this mode. That's done, that's done. There's this. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Go ahead and kill it completely. Looks so realistic, yeah. This game started off as a VR only game, but shut the door. Out the door. There we go. Okay. Want to work and turn this in. Go. Handbrake. And we will go ahead and disconnect. And give me that in here. All right. So we're in where we need to be. So now put a steel mill here. Right there. B. So this way. It'll be over here. Okay. Go ahead and teleport. There it is. Here's office. And nice. $43,000. That in the wallet. So that gives me 178,000. All right. Ooh, 605 tons. Jeez. That's a little more than what that lone girl can handle, I think. Logistical haul, that's empty cars. Shunting job. That was the load I just brought in, so I could shunt that one again around the yard and get an extra 22,000. This one, steel mill to Harbor Town. Now that one could be doable. Harbor in town. Okay. Machine factory in town. Nice job. Good to hear. Thank you. All right. We'll. Oh, I want to do that. Just drop. 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 Can't handle messes. I've got to organize this. Okay. Freight hauls. No. These two are steel mill and harbor. Those two put together 1,000 tons. Well above the capabilities of what I'm driving. Shunting jobs, I could shunt these around the yard, make a little bit of extra money, do some stuff. Logistics hauls, those are just taking empty cars back to locations. Okay. Put that one here. Another shunting job. Put that one there. I know this is probably driving everybody's OCD crazy, but all empty carts. Okay. Looks like 4 and 4. Oh. I don't know why I like getting on the table. Keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. Logistical hauls, that will take me out of the station. Earn the max amount of money while I'm here is to go ahead and do all the shunting jobs. Figure out where I want to go from there. You come here. So we got 3 jobs to harbor in town. And we will have more if we do this, these shunts. That one's going back up to the, so that's the one I just brought in. So that one I feel like is going to be a logistical haul afterwards, but we can still make money off of those. This is a 2 pickup, 3 pickup. So here's my 3 jobs, 3 logistics. So we'll do the shunting ones right now. So I'm at, I am at the steel mill. Well, naturally, steel mill, everything's going to be super heavy because it's all steel, iron, that kind of stuff. Hang on. So what time is it? It is almost midnight. So we will sleep for that's 6 hours. All right. Here we go. Now, daybreak. Now, a train. Teleport. Oh, it's right here. Okay, this is what I want to do. Take, where's it at? There it is. Set that right there. Always like to leave my flashlight in there so it can charge. Of course, it's already got a full battery, but still. No need to break a habit, right? All right. Let's... So this is 3 drop-offs. Unload and store a train with scrap containers. So SMSU 54, that is the job name. Let's go find that real quick. It's going to be 4 cars. So that's SMFH 47. That's not what I'm looking for. This is you 88. And it's going to be these guys, I think. 4. 54. 4. Okay. 22. Just 67. 67. 67. So one of the tricks you can do, as long as you stay within the confines of the place you're at, is you can pretty much take these jobs, and as long as you stay within the area that you're in currently, it won't like respawn and reset. So where am I? So I'm in the B series. Okay. I'm looking for that one. The reason you can do that is that I can go ahead and get this job hooked up, get it over to the loading station and get it ready. And then I can turn the job in, immediately unload it, and then take it on, which helps with the time bonus immensely, because if you make it within the time bonus, you get 50% more added on to the overall pay. Okay. So I think we've kind of determined they're not over here. Right? Yeah. Yep, not over here. Okay. There they are. SMSU 54. Gotcha. Okay. So, my locomotive's over there. Now, need to figure out, does it tell me the actual train numbers? But 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is a block, so there's only way into it. So, what we do now, let's go into that one. Yes. Yep. Going there. And that's going to there. So, gotta get the train here. So, is there a turntable at this station? There is. Right here. If I'm here, I need to go southeast. So, compass out real quick. Southeast. I think it's over here. Please forgive me, my sense of direction is all sorts of... But... Factory setup wise. Nice. That's good to know. Ah, here it is. Ooh, we got 2 shunters. Okay. So. Found it. Okay. Don't need you no more. I like how whenever you first start the game, it literally takes you here. Okay, so I would have to get my train turned around. So. Yeah. Yeah, this is the slow portion of the game. Okay. So, yeah. Come on. Thank you. Alright. About to run through the through line, which is that one, and back this train up. So, set the forward. Those are off. Cutout is good. Alright. So let me get this thing turned around. I appreciate the hydrate. Do that real quick. Get ahead a little bit. Okay. There we go. Now. Give it a touch. That. Now. This is where I get confuzzled. And stay. Yes. Right. Left. Want to stay. Right. Want to stay right. Okay. No, I want to go left because it's right here. Alright. The DH4 I use the most along with the DE6 and the H282. DH4 is perfect. Jack of all trades locomotive. Yeah, I like it. Really, really good. Get a couple of them, 2, 3 of them hooked up, and you got a pretty good powerhouse, haul pretty good weight. Of course, growing up as a kid, the only trains I've ever really seen were the Union Pacific ones, so the DE6, I kind of got a bias towards. Ding. Decent power with the ease without sacrificing a lot of visibility. Yes. Always want to come to a full stop. Always make sure that the brake's fully released before you start doing it. That much I do know. I think I got it set right. Now, the number one thing that always, gets me in trouble is the map routing. There's still plenty of jaws that the DH4 was struggling. Oh, yeah. I'd say it wouldn't be easy if, well, it wouldn't be fun if it was too easy, right? Like I said, I like a fairly decent challenge, but a challenge that's doable. Tried playing Dark Souls one time, nearly pulled all my hair out. Not a fan of pain. Alright, so I want to get this girl turned around so I can back it in. Get this ready to go. I don't want to go too fast. Yeah, it's actually expensive to use due to its drivetrain, so if you're doing just shunting, better use, say, a DH2. Yeah. On this game, it seems like it's so easy to, like get money, essentially, that don't mind using this thing to shunt. So, okay, I have a very weird sense of like OCD to where I will use one thing and one thing exclusively for all my stuff. It's very hard to get me to do things like that. Damn, you didn't have to slam it. But it's good if you're jumping in between small to medium-sized trains and switching. Yeah. Okay. I don't like parking one thing off to one side and then grabbing something else to go do something. It's like I already have this thing. Why not go ahead and use it? It's just, I've always been like that. Yay, now I'm facing this way. Alright. I'm gonna fuel that. She could probably do with a TLC. Oh, that's cut off. Like I said, student driver, please be patient. So. Yeah, let's go ahead and service her a little bit. I'm already here, why not? Right. Okay. Now. Gonna go right? Okay. Do you plan to do on the museum stuff? Yeah. Eventually. I said, I like customizing and making stuff my own. Yeah, I plan on doing the museum stuff. Ding. Okay. And there's that. That's good. Okay. Yeah, it can be expensive, but the huge benefit is that the gadgets stay on permanently so you can upgrade them freely. Yep. Oh, absolutely. Because if you, I think it's, what is it? 2 hours of like non-use or something like that. The train respawns and all your stuff gets sent to your shed. Okay. Incompatible. Full wheels. Right. It's full oil. I should do some oil. Sand and some fuel. Alright. Oh, pretty much all green now. Nice. Is it? There it is. Money. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Go ahead and put this back. There we are. I see that button. Yes. That easy to read, huh? Look. Yeah, you can go crazy on train length away with that thing and make bank, especially if you pair it with another or the slug. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, eventually I'm gonna, like I said, use them all. Gotta collect all the museum stuff, get them done. Yep. Kind of use them around, and I'm gonna see if I can build the absolute biggest train the game can handle. Find all the DE6s on the map and just put them all together just to see what I can do. Just because I could. But that won't be for a while. Still trying to get used to the game. Wait. I was going to be trying to... Yeah, I got to go there. Okay. So I still got to go forward. Because I got to be on this line. Okay. Usually pair it with another DE6, because if they are back to back, you can not only have more power, but you would have no need to turn around with one facing forward no matter what direction. Yeah. Just like in real life. here's your load station right there. Absolutely. Okay. You're in nice and gentle. Want to hear a good thud, not a bang. If you know, you know. And yes, the D6 is made by the same manufacturers that make a lot of the Union Pacific stuff, but it's the D6 that's made for Europe export only. So it's somewhat similar, but very different. Oh, that was gentle. Alright. Double check just to make sure, but I believe it's going to come down here to load. Yeah. Let me go turn this in real quick. Because I think this job gives me like 99 minutes. Yep. 99 minutes. Validate. Unload and store. A16. Yep. Or A6I. Alright. So, now I'm going to A7 load. Going to B7 storage. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. It's kind of like how like different truck manufacturers all over the world, like playing American Truck Sim, how we don't have like Scanias or Mans or, you know, those type. And I think a lot of it has to do with like, you know, imports and emissions, that kind of thing. So I imagine with the D6 to the Union Pacific, it's kind of the same thing. Uses the same shell, but the internals are completely different as far as power output, and I would assume. Switching very quickly, but require a lot of technique, skill, and practice without aiming over the car on the ground. Fair. Yeah, that is not me. Okay. Up there. Yeah. Okay. Put that up. Okay, that's all the way forward. Back. Yeah, A7L, yep. I like it when it's easy like that. Like I said, the number one thing that always trips me up is the map on how to read it, especially if you're doing like southeast and all the stuff and you're trying to set the signals. Or not the signals, the switches. Let it roll forward a little bit. Recently, there was a very hilarious incident in California where Amtrak had a train break down in the middle of nowhere. Since it was on the Union Pacific's track, they sent a SD-42 type freight diesel to rescue it. So it was very hilarious seeing a freight diesel in Union Pacific colors lead an Amtrak train into LA. Oh. And we're gonna unload. Right. Alright. So I'm at the A something or other. Yeah. So B. Okay. Then A. That's quite literally a down and back. Okay. So B7S. B7 storage. Alright. I'm coming in. Freaking direction am I at? Oh yeah. I have to come out this way. Come back. Yeah. And from here. Say right. 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 Left. Okay. I think that's it. Kind of sad the big railroads don't do passenger trains anymore, but with the current climate of transportation in this country, long distance services are not profitable. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, albeit, you know, planes, but that's a completely different animal entirely. But like I said, Amtrak is still kind of a thing, but it's more of a, you know, like around the city and all that stuff. I mean, to be fair, subways are still a thing and all that, but really it's not the same. Yeah, I want to take a train from like Las Vegas to California, you know? Or something. Alright. So I wonder if this, I don't know, what do you call it? Stall? Terminal? Lane? Siding. Call it a siding. Is going to have anything in it. Looks like a fog's rolling in. Hold up. I'm going to check something real quick. Five 16575. Okay. And 7. Okay. I see where I messed up. And cars back in the 40s, 50s caused a lot of competition in the interstate highway system with Death Note, and they dropped all those services entirely. Government made a ban trip to pick up all the services. Freight Railroad abandoned. Even today, they run at a huge profit loss due to poor funding and hostility from the big freight railroads about them running on their tracks. Okay, so yeah, I made a oopsie. Glad I checked that. But wait a minute, this is a multiple drop. Okay, so backing back down this way. I want to stay. Yeah, this way. And okay. Okay, so the first one. Nope, I need to go here. We'll go to A5S, A4S. Okay. So A5, A4. Gotcha. So go this one. So that one should be right. No. Get it to pick up. All right. Yeah, because that way goes to the turntable. I know. I don't remember. No, the turntable's back up that way. Yeah, so this one should be... Yeah. God, I hope so. Like I said, this... The routing in this game does my head in. Alright, I'm just gonna break all sorts of rules. Getting out of the train while it's moving. Okay, A5S. Okay. Okay. 5S and then 4S. Gotcha. Okay. Grab this. I hardly ever use this thing. Alright. We're A5S, right? Yeah. Okay. Simple. Okay. Go to 5. 391. Yes, that is it. Yep. Yep. Thought about getting the caboose yet? Yeah, I thought about it. Okay. Now, this one. But, okay. Yeah, I thought about getting it. And the next one was over here. So weird operating this thing from out here. Should be that one. I didn't even go that far. Oops. Okay. Too much grunt. Yeah, it's a cheap vibe, but it's worth it. Gives you control, signal boost, range gives you more control. More accurate movements, can charge your controller with all the features. A great mobile base. Most important part, it shows you on the map, so if you have a long train, put it back. See where the end of your train is on the map. Nice. That does really sound helpful. Right there. Okay. Make sure it's lined up where it needs to go. Is that going to fit in the siding? Put the handbrake on the other one. Oh, did I? Didn't. You just take it everywhere with me. With it being a single car, it's not much of a physical implement to have. Use it even when you don't have a long train for the mobile base and control benefits. Fair enough. Oh. I want to put it in forward. Okay, so that one got dropped. That one got dropped. This one is B7S. The hell is B again? Oh yeah, over there. Like focusing right now. Okay. Okay. Here. Alright. Okay. Nope. Wrong button. Yes. I should be going into B7S right now. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh. Damn, I want to shove this all the way back. Okay. Ah, probably not good for it in the slightest, but supposed to, so that's all done. All right. Well, uh, no, don't have to do that, but I'd just like to. Okay. Oh, stand myself right on the wall. Okay. 25 minutes for 10 grand. Not bad. 86. All right. So that one was done. Now, ooh, 37. What is that? Ah. $89. 47. 47. 47. So this whole line right here is going to Harbor. Okay. 456 tons, which that train should handle it pretty easy. Or fairly easy. All right. Map. Where am I? This way. So I'm going to have to get this thing turned around. Okay. Fair enough. Back to the turntable. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Next thing we're going to do, pick up that load. Go from there. Dragging anything, am I? Nope. Okay. There we go. All right. Get my little doohickey out. Would be going over there. Make sure this one down here is pointed in the right direction. Nope. Oh. Now I'm going to spin this 180 again so I can hook up on the other end of that train and head south. The harbor. There we go. So that should be on. The brakes on. Okay. Could get the little shunters. Put them on this one. Okay. I hardly burned any fuel out of it too. Alright, so the ultimate goal is going to go down there, pull all the way forward using the pass-through lane, then back up, hook up to the job that I want to take, then plan my route, and should be good to go to harbor and freight, or harbor and town, or whatever you want to call it. Place has got a bunch of piers and boats. No. So before I start reversing, I'm gonna double check it and make sure it is the right one. I'm thinking it was that one. Or to the far. A good job to do is coal trains. Because most of them go to the power plant and you could just stack job after job and make bank, requiring only one train length and concurrent order license. Only issue is they have a very long and heavy. Oh, I said I have a train length and concurrent too, so. I said my main thing is just I don't have enough locomotives. The last thing I want to do is have a power imbalance to where I have one that will pretty much overpower or overshadow another. So kind of like I said, like this one, if I put like 2 shunters on the back of it, this thing will run the shunters ragged. I feel like they would overheat while this thing would be just fine. Now, if you try to do it the other way, I would assume the shunters wouldn't allow this train to run at its max performance. So, that's my main issue right now. And multiple DH4s can do the job easy. This is what I did for my final stunt. Getting the DE6. Nice. I think it was that one. No. These guys. Yep, these guys. I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, multiple D4s to do jobs. Yeah, after getting the D6, it's good for its low license requirements, so it can go both ways. Fair. This is why I don't turn the jobs in yet. Good. Come back. Get the screw ready to go. And get this thing loaded up. Turn the job in. Get it active. Before I do that, I gotta plan my route. Y'all can watch me struggle with that. I can literally watch my brain overheat, trying to figure out the directions. Five-ish, yeah, that'll work. Come back. Once you get the D6, it can chain. It's a chain reaction. Start doing huge hauls, making tons of money, and then end up buying the hazardous material license to make more money. Yeah. That's the overall plan. All right. All right. So I want to already hooked in. this one, yeah. So, where is my station? Lost again. Station. That's over here. Is it? I literally seen it. What the hell? Down over here. Okay. So, now this is going to Harbor Town. We're facing south. Which I know. Okay. Should do this. So, here. Left. Yes. No? Yes. So, and southeast out of steel mill. Yeah, that's going to the left, so it should diverge this way. And I want to go to the left again. So it should go this way. This one. Oh. Okay, so here, I want to stay left. And I want to go left and left. Okay. So left, left, left. Okay. And go left, left. Don't worry about that because these are pass-throughs. So left, left. This route. I'm going to stay right. Yes. Yes. Left, left, left. All right. There we go. Mm-hmm. Good pass through. Gotcha. And left, left. And left, left. It's factory. It's going to be staying to the right. And I'm going to go left to bring me into harbor. Okay. So harbor, we're coming in from southeast, looks like. Initially south, northeastern bound. Sorry. So, visit that. And right here. So that's the third one. Okay. I was getting confused where the third one was. Hey, Jacob. Oh, thank you. Happy Easter. Appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes. So here, that, and that. And go left, 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 left. 3 lefts. Left, left, left. And right, right. And it does the squiggly goop. This one, which is going to be here. I want it to go left. And go left again, because that's a merge. In and then harbor. Okay. Now, to here. Oh, yeah. So, coming in from that's what throws me off. North. So I gotta basically move this picture in my head and then work it out from there. You give me just a moment. So here we go and left. What's going to help me out more on that? Validate this. Thank you. 1L already did. All of those. 6. That's 8 cars. C2I. C2 inbound. Okay. There's C. So left, left, right. Oh wait, no. They left. Yeah, well, I want them back in. So C2. Back in. Stay right and then stay left. So yeah, it'll do that. So you just got to do that. Yeah. So that should be the route. I think. I don't know. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? Make sure. Handbrake. Yeah. Handbrake connected. They all should be connected, but I want to check just in case. Make sure the game didn't glitch or bug. Okay. Step forward. Oh. Handbrake. Oh. We'll be doing this with a mile-long train. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, this job, 456 tons, 88 minutes. Should be a cakewalk. Closed. Put it in. Brakes are off. Okay. Cursor forward. And let's roll. Okay. Should be a fairly easy haul. All right, let's get her up to speed. I got that incline right there. .4% gradient. Trying to watch the temperature. All right, hopefully I got these points set right to where I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Traction motors cool down a little bit. All right. Bleeding off speed. 1.3. Looks like this is going downhill now. That's bright. Turn that off for now. Should have the grunt to get out of here. Yeah, 456 tons, 144 meters. Feel like I'm pushing this thing right at its limit, being as it's raining. I think it only can do like 500 tons. Load weighs 460. Then you got to think the train itself, or the locomotive itself. Yeah, supposed to go left. Plus 9 gradient, or plus 0.09 on the incline. I'm in a temperature, but she's getting up there in speed too, so. You'll get there, it's just a slow process. Still climbing, yeah. Alright, decline. Let's relieve some heat off the traction motors. Well, oil temp, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we got a 7 flat. Alright, cooling down still, which is nice. Alright. On our way. way. Alright, so we're pretty much on the, not really the straight, but there's no junctions anytime soon. Those are 100 kilometers that we can go. Not going to, but we can. Kilometers, but it looks like it's next one's going to be slowing down, so on the speed limit, decreasing the speed limit is what I meant to say. Yep, in 8s. And a 7. Alright. We should have some pretty good momentum behind us now. We're going to be an incline soon. Give a little bit more power just to keep pinching on the wheels to get them to spin. Taking the map, coming up to another junction. This time we want to stay right. Six. Meaning 60 kilometers an hour. Trying to get this thing to basically do the equivalent of cruise control. The 6 to the right. I don't trust it. Yeah, it was like a 1.7 downgrade. Just gonna start picking up speed. Yep, before. Think about that going into the harbor, it's almost like in a bowl. So it's like when you start getting close to it, it's all like aggressive downhill. On turns, no less. Give her a touch of power. We're making our way. Yeah, steadily climbing. Five, huh? Gotta keep it stable. I don't trust these turns. Yep. Oh, silly messing with the brake pressure. A little bit of tire squeak. Wheel squeak. Tire. Trains don't have tires. You know, I've been playing American Truck Sim and Beeman G too much. Six. Going left. Going to do a 4. A little bit more touch of brake. Nope. The direction I need to. There's a harbor. Or no, 1.7 negative. Jeez. 3 going left. Alright. Nice. I was hoping I just didn't leave anything on a random track. That sounds like something I would do. Still haven't hardly used any fuel and oil. I used a little bit, but I believe I got this set up how I need to, so I believe so. We'll start bleeding off speed just in case. Alright. Up. Now, like I said, we are going to see. Now this is E yard. Oh, was it late? Oh. Okay. No, I went too far. There's that one. Looks like I just went far enough. Huh. Fish him out. Okay. Little laser pointer. Goodbye. Yep. On this side, C2 inbound. Nice. Did do everything properly. Bleeding off speed. Okay. There we go. Oh, my character just slams stuff all the time. At the door. Nope. It is within the siding, right? Yeah, all the way back there. Okay. And then hook this. Now, let's go find the station. Wrong thing. I'm in C yard. So basically, should be here somewhere. There it is. Walk right past it. Okay. Let's turn this in. Oh, wrong button. Wrong machine. Nice, 38,000. Got it done in 29 minutes. They gave me 88. It gives me 225,000. Nice. All right. Yeah. Got tons of jobs here too. But that will be for next time. Because I am tired. What time is it? 2 o'clock in the morning. Nice. So yeah. I am going to go ahead and call it a night. Go and get some sleep. It's almost 3 a.m. for me at work. So, go ahead and do this. As I appreciate everybody being here, joining in and hanging out with me tonight. Like I said, it was fun. I really enjoy this game. So expect to see a lot more of it on the channel. This next stream's going to be Monday at 11 p.m. CST. So be on the lookout for that. And if you haven't followed, go ahead and do so. I'm like really, really close to 400. So that'd be greatly appreciated. But until then, guys, I'll bid y'all farewell. Y'all take care of yourselves, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.